What's up, my string beans? Today we're going to be playing some more Oxygen here in my Oops All Boops, where every single one of my duplicates is a bionic dupe. I did, well, first we'll start off with what we did last episode. Basically, all we did was explore. We did a shit ton of exploring. We came over here. You can see the map, nice, big, and square, because squares are fantastic. I came down here, found a gold volcano. We found salt water geyser, found the oil biome, and I found this trio of three geysers right here. We have a saltwater geyser, a infectious polluted, and a leaky oil fissure. Um, let's see. We also did some stuff in between, some videos. I mostly just like built all of this that I got going on right here, and I did a bunch of like cleaning and everything. All of my little guys have their own private bedrooms, so that is increasing the morale. So we got it up to, well, this dude's up to like 14. Oh, because the decor. Why are you so high? Oh, last decor was 3. Nice. So we can start getting these, and then I decided in preparation of getting some more dupes, I want to get 12 of them. So I want all of these to be bedrooms right here. So in order to support 12 duplicates, um, each one of these power bank chargers, as we calculated, probably in like episode 2 or 3. I don't know, fairly in the beginning. Fairly, what is that? Whatever. Like somewhere near the beginning, we found out that each power bank charger can properly support like 2 dupes. So with 8, I can actually support 16 dupes, but I only want 12, and then just a couple for overflow and making sure that it's good. And then I didn't know what else to do with this space right here, so I made a lubrication little room. So we can actually get rid of this. We'll do that in time, because another thing I want to do, or like what I want to do for today's episode, is that I actually want to come over here and tame probably these two geysers in conjunction with each other. This saltwater geyser, let me see, at 95, I could probably do that one as well, because I'm going to be trying to do a steam turbine setup to cool down the oil that comes out at 326, and then I also will be cooling down the oxygen. Even though it's only at 60, I'm going to cool it down to like 20 or whatever, so that I can use it in my base and actually start kind of cooling my base a little bit. And then I'll also use the steam turbine setup to cool down this salt water, and probably even turn it into normal water. So basically right here it will be pipes of water, oxygen, and oil all coming back to my base. But in order to do that, I actually need to mm, let me see here. I actually need to do this to actually get the steam turbine, and then a couple other things too, because I think I forgot what else it was, but I'm sure we'll run into it. But regardless, this means that I need the material study work, which I tried to set up like forever ago, and then realized we have a power crisis, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and start that now. Whoops. Here we go. And I actually already have like I guess you could call it infrastructure. I had like the beginnings of like setting this up. So you can see off of my power spine here, we're gonna be powering those rad bolt generators. So we'll just do something real simple, and we're gonna put it way over here, and we're gonna do they're just gonna be in some planter boxes. It's really no big deal, as long as it's just kind of further away. So we'll put it right there, and I think it's not that serious. Like, I don't need that many, so, or I'm not going to be doing that much research. Just like a couple of these things to get them knocked out. Probably, let's see, what could I work on? Probably these two, because I want to get these battery modules. Because there's I'll call it what it is. It's basically like a little exploit, but everyone needs to know, like, these exploits, they are this is a single player game first and foremost, so you use these exploits however you want to. If they do make you happy, go ahead and use them. If you find that it's not like fair in your own gameplay, then you don't have to. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be doing these three because I'm gonna be using like a little bit of an exploit with the batteries. I'm gonna be needing conveyor receptacles. Um, yeah, the steam turbine. So I'll definitely need those three, and I think that should be it for now, anyway. So yeah, we'll get this. Oh look, someone's already come to do that. Let's queue up some commands before I shift this bad boy into maximum overdrive. Oh, we already have like a bunch of sweep commands over here. Okay, I think we're good. Um, I do want to just get like everything and anything else all cleaned up. So we'll do that. And actually, yeah, come do that. Let's see, what else do we do in between? Oh, I don't know what to do with this chlorine gas vent. I mean, what can you do with chlorine? Let me see. Other than... oh, some dash of salt vine, which gives you salt, and then obviously the puffs. What do you actually even do with salt? Molten salt? Jesus. Applications. Here you go. I guess you will need some salt for. Oh yeah, the bleachstone hopper, which just turns it into bleachstone. But why do I need bleachstone when I have chlorine gas? I mean, it's kind of same. But the bleachstone does go in these guys right there, the hand sanitizers. I mean table salt, because I'm pretty sure table salt gives them like. Oh wait, my boops, they don't eat, so I don't need that. I don't know like what good salt or what a good salt usage would be. Do I have? Okay, I still have a good amount of Wheezeworts left. Yeah, let's get this going. I do know that I'm gonna need a Radbolt reflector, and probably setting up one right here so that I don't know if I'm gonna put it like this or here down. I'm gonna have to set them up and see where like the biggest radiation is. And then I know this power is going to need to go here, and then I'll either go down like that or up and around. Up and around, down and around. This would be up and around. Up and then around and... There you go. Now you have some power. Alright, let's get these Wheezeworts in there, huh? Oh, let's speed that up. Yeah, we definitely have a good amount of, what's it called, like, commands going on, mainly just, like, all this sweeping and stuff. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and yeet it into maximum overdrive. I'm so glad that I have these little Drecos set up so that I have plastic, because there's definitely been some things that I've set up for plastic. Alright, actually, here's what we'll do. So here we see that the most is 762 here, so that's going to be good. We'll set that up right here. Yeah. Which means the power can come down like this. And we'll go to the right and down. And I don't want to be using power on this thing all the time. So what we're going to do is use some automation wire, it's going to go really far, but it's alright. And because it's going really far, I'm not going to do the underground method, mostly because this is also temporary. I think you want it out of this one, because if you see, this is the input of just turning it off and on, but mostly you want the output here. So I could turn... sends a green signal when the Radbolt storage is full. I think that'll be okay. Because there's... let me see. I want to send this at like 50... We'll send it at 60. Because Radbolts... So, yeah, this thing can hold up to 100. Why doesn't it say it? I wish it would show it somewhere. But, yeah, import... no, it doesn't It doesn't show it, but this thing can hold up to 100, and so what you want to do is, oh well, first, so rad bolts as they fire, the more they go, or like the further the distance that they go, they can lose rad bolts. So we're gonna set it to 60, so that it's gonna shoot at 60, and it's like slowly gonna, or it'll lose some. Say it'll lose like 5, so it'll hit it with 55, and then it'll shoot another one at 60 and hit it for 55 again, meaning that this will become full and it'll turn that off. Why is this no power? Oh, how is there just that one little guy right there? Come on, let's get this going. Okay, so while that's going, I need to be preparing this. What we'll do, because I like everything to be the same, we're gonna delete that, and we're gonna be doing some of this because we need to prepare this whole area, which I could have done off camera. I probably should have done off camera. 34. But it's alright, we're here for the adventure, right? That's why it's I would say it's like we're doing a specific, like a let's play, and not, well, I don't know, maybe eventually I'll get into like editing videos so that it's more, not, what's the word I'm looking for, cut and dry into like getting all the action. I don't know how I want to do it, because there's definitely something to be said about like really good edited videos. Ooh, this little bad boy's going. Wait, no. Shoot. I need a NOT gate. Alright, we're gonna install a NOT gate right here. Yeah, we gotta install the NOT gate, because what's gonna be happening here is that it'll send a green signal when it's full. But right now, this red signal, meaning that it's not full, needs to be telling it, hey, turn on and come fill me with your rad bolts. Don't clip that. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm okay with doing like the making stuff done. Making stuff done? No, taking care of stuff while in between episodes. Sorry, I'm just like getting so scatterbrained here. And we didn't go over a to-do list because I know that this is gonna take a while. So this is pretty much the to-do list. This right here. And I've so while they're churning away at this and prepping the area, and then we're getting the rad bolts going, I can go ahead and this Draco's starving. You're okay. You're not in the chamber. Do we still have 8 in there? Yeah. But yeah, while they're going away at this, so yeah, I've looked, like, I've scoured the internet, high and low, you know, whatever, looking for ways to tame this infectious polluted and the leaky oil fissure, and I've kind of come upon, or I've like agreed. No, what's the word? I've decided that I've liked a couple. I've come to a decision. There we go. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? And I know like how I'm gonna be taming it and like how I'm gonna be building it and everything. And it's gonna be based off of another build that I saw online. Luma Plays. He's pretty good. I really like all his builds. I have quite a few of his implications. Like this is one of them. This little thing to hold in the cold, because this is a vacuum in here. So yeah, that was from him. Oh, Radboat's still doing the thing, and yeah, we're just waiting on. Yeah, look at that. My little guy is so good at his research. But yeah, he's pretty good. I really like him, and I like his builds, so we're gonna be doing that. How do I have this? I think so. I need to be building on this side, because I'm gonna be doing something like this, and then for this one I need to be building along the sides as well. Ah! Are we doing out of sandstone? Do we have? We don't have that much sandstone. We have igneous rock immediately near us. Gizmo, what are you... Okay, he scared me for a second. I think I have it set to 2 because that's another thing. I did spend some time in like my little sandbox area, my little sandbox game that I got, and I built the things that I want, and I was like, okay, I like that. That looks good. Okay, so it's gonna be like that, and then right there. And then for you, yeah, I think I was doing this right here. And I can't remember, I think I put airflow tiles right there, so I'm actually going to stop that. There we go. So I'm going to be building it like as we go, obviously, and you'll see like the finished product. Oh, no, this doesn't go here. Because I need to put 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I need that. No, 5. It's gonna be 5. So actually, this is really good. You are stuck. You're stuck. You're very, very stuck. It's okay. You'll figure it out soon. And then also, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, yeah, I need to go 2 over. And then we're building this. And this needs to be a square. So that means, I think I can go 1 in, actually. Yeah, I think it was a square. And then right here are going to be mesh tiles, but first we'll let that be built. Let me see. I gotta remember. Also, I eventually want. You're stuck. That's right. We're gonna start making them out of igneous because that's what's right here. Actually, 0 that so that we could get Greasy back in the fight. And we're gonna deconstruct these 2 so that they can get in there because I want to build like on that side right there. Actually, this is gonna be annoying if this is how it's gonna be right here, but I think it'll be okay. All right, are we working on that? Are we doing the thing? Did we do any? We did 5. Nice. Okay, we're getting it done slowly. That's kind of the point because this is gonna take a while. This whole prep here. But let me see. Actually, so it's gonna be airflow tiles, mesh tiles, and then deodorizers. Yeah. So it'll be deodorizers, and I think like that. Okay. I think this is it. It should be a 12. 12 by 10. Ooh, maybe I do go over 1. Shoot. Let me finish this up. So it's gonna be 4 deodorizers. Let's get rid of this. Also, I'm gonna need to to vacuum everything out, so I'll figure out how to do that. These need to go up. I think this is how I'm supposed to be doing it. Can they get down there? You know what? We're gonna deconstruct these 2 as well. And then we're gonna get. Don't worry, there's a method to the madness. It'll all come together. We're gonna make this. Wait, no. It could just be a normal copper because it's gonna be really cold in here. And let's get some automation. And I think I wanted a thermo sensor. No, a thermo sensor goes here and a hydro sensor goes here. And we'll do an AND gate. Don't worry, there is a method to the madness. We will get there eventually. I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be bigger. Double check. Yeah, it's supposed to be able to hold a thingy. So we don't need that or those. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm not gonna put a gas reservoir in here, but it should be able to hold one. And I messed this up because this needs to go up one like that. There we go. That's the box that it's supposed to be. I knew that it was supposed to be like a square box, but it's supposed to go right there. There we go. That looks better. So now we don't need that. Can we build those? Actually, yeah. If I don't build these, you'll be okay. And then, like, as long as I keep working and I stay ahead of the work, then we'll be okay. We're gonna put some Atmos sensors in here. Don't worry, you will see, I promise. You will see what it's supposed to look like. We'll put this right here, and then this will go up to 4 deodorizers. I want to put a cycle sensor right here. Okay, this is looking wonky. I think the shape is coming together. Gizmo is stuck. Good job. Gizmo, weren't you the one that got... No, Greasy got stuck. I was like, weren't you the motherfucker that got stuck last time? No, it was Greasy. Okay, and then right here, I think it was a... Yeah, a aqua tuner is gonna go here. So actually, this is where... Do I... Bitch, I don't even have an aqua tuner. It's... Where is the aqua tuner? Is it like... Right there. Alright, we'll research the aqua tuner so that we can get that in there. And we obviously know that a steam turbine is going in here. So I think it's gonna be like this. So it'll be steam turbine, steam room, cooling this down, and also it will go into here to cool down that, and will come down here to cool down that. So this will be the cooling for it. I think it's come together pretty well. I will just need to vacuum everything out, so I might even like connect these two and then vacuum everything out and put the right gases that I need in there. I can also just do liquid locks. How are we doing in the base? Does the base need my attention at all? We have sweep commands, but we're very busy down here. And then we're gonna need some steel. We're definitely gonna need some steel. We'll queue up like 50? No, 40. No, 35. 10 we only have 100 kilograms? Do I have this set to eggshells to lime? Okay, good. Where's all my workers? Where'd my workforce go? Let's see. And just to make sure that everything is the same, we're going to be doing this. Yeah. Okay, everything looks fine there. We'll cut or dig all this stuff up. Can we get in here? Yes. And then you can get all this stuff, and you can even get on top and build all that, but you need to build those airflow tiles. Alright, and then I'm doing this all off of memory. There's some point in my life that I definitely want to get another screen. Nice, there's our aqua tuner. Yeah, right now I'm working off of one monitor, but it is a 34-inch, so there's something to be said about that. Like, at least that, you know, it's a nice screen and not like something small. I don't know, I really like the 34-inch curves, but I eventually want to get another screen so that I can set up like well, like something like this would be really handy. I can have like the blueprints of what I want to be building on the other side. I think we can build this because we can get 2 in there. Okay, yeah. You are just being weird. Oh, this like where they're building but not, it doesn't show like the animation. That's weird. Okay, so it'll be a sweeper here, and actually we will not build this and deconstruct this because I need a bottle emptier in here because there's going to be a little trick using water once we build these frickin' airflow tiles. Why aren't we building these airflow tiles? And another thing, the next thing I'll be doing is the conveyor receptacle, because I need that. Everyone just building away. I love it. Let's build some pipes now. Shoot. The turbine is gonna go here because I think it's a 5x3. Yeah, I think it's a 5x3, and then the output pipe goes right there. So we're gonna cool it. Oh, that's right. We're using the actual cooling of. Okay, unpause it. We're gonna be cooling it with the aqua tuner. So let's see if I can set it up without using. Actually, what I can do is pause the game, but I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna set it up like this by pausing it, and then I'm gonna cancel this because I don't want it made out of iron. We're gonna be making it out of steel. But I just need. I need to see. I need to like visibly see the input and output. Okay, and then we're gonna be cool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna be cooling. We're gonna be cooling that, and then we can run insulated and run it in like that because insulation in the insulated tile is good. And then we're gonna come down here and wiggle it all around. Right? Is that what we're doing? I swear I was doing like a wiggle. Which way was I wiggling? Because this obviously is not. There we go. Perfect. That looks perfect. Okay. And then we'll wiggle in here. Nice. And then I will add on the loop for this one when we get to that. So let me keep doing a wiggle. And this needs to hop over and get out. You need to get out, buddy. Yeah, so this is going to be the actual oil. So that's the oil. We're gonna finish. I think we did pretty good there. We can go ahead and cancel that. Let them build up all this stuff that I got going on here. But let's finish the wiggle. Oh, okay. So it's coming down here, and then I want it to go in here, and it'll wiggle all around, and back up to here. Oh, like that. There we go. That'll be the loop. So it'll come into the aqua tuner, it'll cool down, and then wiggle around, cooling down this whole room, and then come over here, wiggle around, cool this room, and then back up and cool the steam turbine, and then back in. And eventually, I will increase this cooling loop to over here whenever I build this one. But we're taming 2 geysers at the same time. I think that's enough right now. And this little area is for cooling the actual oxygen. Even it does come out at 60, which it's not too harmful. It's like not the worst, but we're gonna be using that oxygen as like a primary for the base. And so I'll set up like this little thing where it will take it'll take this oxygen before it takes this oxygen. Nice, there we go. We got the steam turbine and everything. So now we need that conveyor receptacle, and then we'll then we'll do the batteries, and then we should be good for now. But yeah, the steam turbine. Nice, it's out of steel. Actually, I don't need it out of steel. We can just do copper. So that'll go right there, and then like the little bit of power that it'll make, we'll put it onto the grid. Which it's not going to be power positive. I think this is actually going to be drawing power, but it'll be okay. And I think I kind of like the idea of it doing this way. Well, I have to remember I have to power the aqua tuner, the pump, and all this crap. Can we please build these? Because like that's the next step that I need to do here. Doing lots of wiggling of all this pipe. We can do. I don't think it's gonna get too hot in here, mostly because this 60-degree will be coming in, and we can use the, well, we'll just go ahead and make it out of gold anyway. But yeah, we'll be using the, make it out of granite. I'll use the oxygen, I'll wiggle it around to kind of soak up some of the heat, and then it'll get cooled down. So we're just gonna do some wiggling like that. Or let me see here. Fuck, please don't tell me I just... No, okay. I think what I'll do is wiggle it around like this. Yeah. And then we'll do some radiant, add a gold, and it'll wiggle. Right there. When in doubt, wiggle it out. There you go, I think that's good. Should I make these... I'm gonna make these insulated. Just because. I don't know, whatever. Alright, got the automation done. Let's now get in... mesh tiles. That was the next thing. Get in some mesh tiles here. I like when they build it like that. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna power all this stuff. Do I have... No, I don't have the receptacle yet, but the receptacle will need to be charged, or powered. Not charged, powered. Since I put down the mesh, I should be able to show that we're going to put these guys in here. Nice. Okay, so they're working on that nonsense. Double check the base. That we're all doing good. Unrefrigerated food. Oh no! My dupes are going to have spoiled food! All the rot right there. Okay, I think we are going pretty well here. How much steel? I see 1,000 kilos there. I see a ton. That is a ton of steel right there. Boom. Someone laugh at that. So basically, I think now that it's mostly set up, we can sort of explain like how it's. Oh, that's not. I don't want that. Yeah, that's gross. That's poopy. I don't want that. But yeah, now it's mostly set up. We can kind of explain what's going to be going on here. So this leaky oil fissure, it's going to be... Nope, leaky oil fissure. It's going to be shitting out 290 grams. But the problem, quote problem, is that it's going to be at 326.9. And so we're going to cool that so that it's not heating our base. So it'll shit it out right here. But because I have all this radiant pipe, this area will actually be like 20 degrees. So we'll be soaking up all the heat. And then this, I have two sensors here. One hydro, just to make sure that this pump isn't running all the frickin' time, and then a thermo sensor to make sure that the oil itself is in fact below 20 degrees. And then the pump will run, and that's why there's an AND gate, and there we go. We got 20 degree oil coming on out. Free oil. It's free real estate. It's free oil. Don't say that too loud. America will come and steal all our oil. But yeah, so that's really simple. And then there's just going to be a simple, I keep saying simple. Then there's going to be a steam turbine setup where the aqua tuner is what's going to be cooling the liquid inside the cooling loop. And then the heat will get eaten by the steam turbine. And then the cooling loop will also be working on this. And so this is the more important, not more important, but this is the more like not so cut and dry one. So we have this infectious polluted. The thing is that it's got polluted oxygen that is germy. So what we're gonna do here is, can we like build this, you guys? What we're gonna be doing here is there's like this little trick where these deodorizers can kind of pull through water. They can pull polluted oxygen through water. So we're gonna have water right here, and that's gonna be the barrier between this chamber and this chamber. And so the polluted oxygen will come and it'll sit at the top right here. With I fucked that up. Shit. With my dig command. My bad. Well, you know what? I think it's actually okay. It's just gonna be a bunch of fucking slime lung stuff everywhere, and all my guys are in suits, and I have liquid lock, so we're actually okay. And in fact, look at all this floral scent everywhere. So yeah, we're okay. I think I can seal this off though. We're gonna prio 9 this whole room so that I can seal it off. In fact, this whole freaking setup, because I need to get the more or less creating a liquid lock. But yeah, there's gonna be 2 separate rooms. And then the polluted deodorizers are going to be able to deodorize the polluted oxygen down here, and this will be a whole pocket of oxygen. And then, oh, these were supposed to be going over one, because I forgot an Atmos sensor. That's okay, we'll just set it right there. Doesn't really matter. Also, where's my steel? Are we not shitting out more steel? Waiting for iron? Are we waiting for iron? Refined? No, we're waiting for this right here. Let's go ahead and do like another 50 crafts. That's why we're not getting more steel. But yeah, we're gonna get all this. How do you have popped eardrums, Stila? Oh, cause it's like hella overpressured in here. Why? It's 3,400, 4,000? What are we doing? I mean, these freaking gas vents should not be pooping out too much. I wonder if it's having like problems with these things. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I think we kind of got that down. You kind of get the gist of it, I hope. Where is? I mean, okay. Looks like this is gonna be lead. Hurry up and research that. I need one last thing right there. Oh, now that this is done, okay, let's make this liquid lock. Enable auto bottle, and the liquid lock is gonna just be right there. So once we get all this stuff taken out, what cannot go into a storage? Bleach stone. Bleach stone will go right here. Because I do have that liquid right there. Go ahead and put the bleach stone. Someone bring me water. And, okay. I haven't vacuumed anything out yet. But I think we'll be fine. I can just kind of make some holes in the floors, seal this off. Actually, I should probably... I don't know, it's going to be pretty difficult. Not really, sort of. I don't know, it's going to be a pain in the ass. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure the frickin' conveyor receptacle needs power, so I need to see where I'm going to be putting that. Did we finish this? Clean up all this crap, please, because now that I made a mistake and let everything out, I need, well, actually, Lex dormancy in 32 cycles. This stays active pretty often. There's only like 30 some cycles. 28. There's like 28 cycles where it's not working, so that's pretty nice. I don't think I need this anymore because they can stand right here, and I think they can get that, so that'll be good. Let's see if we got some more steel done so that we can get this guy. Nope, steel's not done. Why? I think it's because we actually don't have iron. Yeah, iron or lime. We don't have iron or lime, bitch. Okay, we're gonna make another 25 of those. That's going, and you know what? I do have fossil, apparently. So let's go ahead and do like 50 crafts of that. I should probably set that to always, but But oh well. Double check that we're still working on everything. Oh, we finished that. Yeah, we just finished that. Okay, good, 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 good. So I need this conveyor receptacle, and it's gonna go right there. Sure, out of iron. All right, so now the next thing that we can do here is set up power, which I think I should wait to set up the power because I should be making it out of iron. Hey, can we get water over here? I thought this is priority 9, and it's auto bottled and water. Like, just fill this up with water so that we can create this liquid lock. Actually, ooh, do not, because, well, oh shit, dude. Well, I could come in here. I have to start thinking about how am I going to take out all the air, and I think I do need. So I need this to be a lock of the polluted oxygen. So what I could do, I could close this up, and then close it up right there, here, which means I don't need to close that. We'll close that here. And then build this. Because I can use these 2 pumps to... Why is this unreachable? Little stupid guys. There you go. But yeah, I can use this to take out the air from all of these. I would just need to create a liquid lock, which I think that's what I'll do. And yeah, so let's actually, we'll put those back in because I need to see where the liquid lock's going to be. This can grab all of this, but I also need these 2 taken out. So what if I do something like that? And we're going to open these. And we're going to liquid lock right here. And also right there and here. Okay. I think that looks good. So now I just need to remember how to set up a liquid lock, like some sort of plebeian. Like that? No. Down one more. Okay, that looks good. But we're not going to close it off like that yet. And this is going to be power. Well, I have to think about how I'm going to get power in there. Look, no! I said no, motherfuckers! Please don't. I agree. You know what? It's okay because it should be able to get into here, which it's not going to be a liquid lock because of this guy, which I think is as long as everything. I just need. Bro, why is life so difficult? Why does it gotta be like this? Get all this stuff in here done. And then we can also sweep in here. And I'm actually going to deconstruct that one. And then we'll build that and put a little ladder so that we can go up there and build that inside the lock here. Can we get in here? Is there gas in here? Yes. Okay. So I think we got it going. Well, oh my gosh, why is life stressful? Stressy McStressy. First world problems. What are you so stressed about? Playing my oxygen not included game. Okay. So I think, we don't need to close it off right there if this is gonna be the whole freaking lock. Can we have steel yet? No, we still don't have steel yet. As long as I can make this whole thing... Oh, that's right, we can do little power thingies. Okay, let's turn off turning it into steel for now, because I need the iron to build these wires. See, this is why this was going to be today's whole episode, but I don't want to leave, like, do that now, motherfuckers. I don't want to leave without this, like, being complete, so this might be a longer episode. Hopefully that's okay. Power, and I am trying, I promise. Okay. I think that's all I need. Oh my god, come on. Why is it so expensive? Oh, I got more steel. Or more iron. Okay, okay, that looks good. And then what I'm gonna do is disconnect that. And we're gonna go up. And we're going to get these dischargers. Oh, so much. Let's get this liquid lock going so that the water can fall down here. So water does in fact go in here, and this will liquid lock. It'll be locked up by the liquid. And I know this is off-gassing, but if I can make this whole thing, like this whole guy that I got going on in here, if I can make it 100% polluted oxygen, then I can close this off, empty this water bottle, and then continue sucking. Look at you. You are just the best. Thank you. So now that that's locked up, we can... I'll keep waiting. Power large discharger. This will go right here. And we will be discharging power into these pumps. So this little setup that I got going on here as well, these deodorizers, they require sand and they turn it into clay. So this will be a conveyor receptacle of nothing but sand so that this guy can refill these, and then the clay that it produces, they'll put it in this conveyor loader and shit it out. So actually it'll be oxygen, 20-degree oxygen, oil, clay, and water, which is all good. Let me mop that up, because I think this is going to be okay, but just to make sure. This is like the jankiest thing that I got going on here. Are we disabled? Yes, because you're full of rad bolts. There you go. In case you guys were wondering, that's how this works. Because you're full, you send a green, turns it into a not so red, so it disables the rad bolt generator. How are we doing on gas? Isn't this supposed to, like, next dormancy 31.8, 16? You're going. Ooh, I'm wasting. I am wasting everything here. Shoot. I should be getting you. Maybe I turn... Okay, we're gonna, like, prio this stuff. Like, real. Because I want to get that going. So this is going to be taking a little bit, the insulated tile, we're going to be doing that, and then the power, so conductive wire, that. So I need to get this going, because it's going to take a bit to suck out all this stuff, and I need to come back and keep monitoring to make sure that everything turns to polluted oxygen, which we're actually almost there. So I mostly just need that chlorine, so these actually would have been more beneficial down here, but oh well, we're going to keep going, because there's only like 2-3K of polluted oxygen. It shouldn't take too long. This is going, this is... Can this go? Disabled by automation grid, that's right. So, give me the frickin' Atmos sensor. We're gonna do below that. Okay. Double check that this is a liquid lock and that there's nothing off-gassing. So help me. Like that last time. Okay. We're gonna sweep that up, but it's gonna be okay priority. Is this? Ooh, what are you? Bleachstone? You need to be taken out immediately. Because you're gonna be shitting off chlorine, polluted oxygen, and I think that's gonna be okay. So I think this is gonna be good. We'll let that run for now. Meanwhile, I want to tackle this like real quick. So I want, what do I want? A few good taters. We're gonna send this power all the way over here. So that means this needs to go yeet itself over, and we're gonna be digging this out. And this is gonna be priority 7. We're gonna set this bitch up real good. Alright, and then inspect that, inspect all the crap. Yeah, inspect that, and we'll even see the other planet. There we go. Yeah, we'll be getting that. That's good. Did we get these yellow things? Yellow alert. The large discharger, you just need to be 9. But this bleachstone. This bleachstone. Do we have someone on this errand? Oh, why not? Oh, we'll do a relocate. And then that will be... There we go. Because that's just a sweep command, I don't know. It's like low, apparently. But yeah, see, we're sucking out all this air. I think we're gonna be okay. That'll do good. That'll do good, pig. But we do need to get this power over here, which we'll just go ahead and use iron. I know I shouldn't be, but what are you gonna do, you know? We're just gonna yeet it over. I just really want to get this going, or I want to capitalize on this, because every bit of power is gonna be worth it. Why is that out of gold? Oh well. And this will go like this, right there. So that's something we gotta do. And then also, we have to get this gas over here. Why do I have it insulated? I think it's just because it's hot, but I have like 9 billion igneous, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we don't need that. We're gonna prio 8 on all of this stuff. Alright, and that should be taking care of that thing. We just gotta, you know, like let them do it now. Yeah, see, this shouldn't take too long. Even though the chlorine settles, I think between this idle period, I think we'll be able to get it out. See, we're even getting the little bit of chlorine right now. I just always have to come back in here and double check that I don't have some fucking chlorine off-gassing, because I'm like traumatized now. Okay. Yeah, I think that is going alright. And then, what do we have here? No power, that's right. So no power, Atmos sensor, and then we are going to need to be taking out these little bits of gas. So what I will set up is that derpy little thing that goes like that. And what's great is that I can set this one up with a high pressure gas vent. Look at all that iron we got going on there. Yeah, high pressure. Where's it at? Element sensor. Not gate. And then it'll send a red signal into a green signal to open it up to release the not natural gas. I'm actually really happy. Oh, I think that's another thing that I did off camera. I'm sure you've probably seen it already, but yeah, I set up some more gas tanks. We might even need to set up some more gas tanks now that I have this third one going. And these are disabled Yeah, all 4 of these, no, 6 of these are disabled, so we're running the whole base, everything completely off of the gas, and we are just accumulating so much gas. Power! Oh. We actually need to be on this, because we need to get past... shoot, should I? No, because chlorine will sit down here. Because, like, I can cut this off, but then the chlorine will sit down here. I think this is probably the best I could do, but these gas pumps just need to work faster than this, which is gonna be kind of difficult. But I believe in it. I think we're working pretty diligently on all of this. Dig that up. Oh, ooh, cold. What do I want to do about this cold? I could do like this thing again. Down here. This is kind of upsetting. I did everything so nice to hold in all this cold, and now I'm gonna be letting it out right here. What can I do? Because the problem is that there's this heavy watt wire that I brought over here. So let me play around with a little bit of design while they're going. So it'll be like, if I get this, and then say, so this middle is going to be a vacuum. Power. So if I run like this, I would need it to be like that. To be really proper, it would be this. And then this be a vacuum. But the problem is that this part right here isn't going to be a vacuum when this closes. So instead, what I think I can do is just simply shrimply do that. And yeah, it's just going to be a little wonky. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a little wonky like that. Ugh. Well, where am I going to set it up? Like right here? If I go, it'll be 3. And then some stuff underneath. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yellow alert, building. Building lacks resources, power bank charger, yellow alert. What got yellow alerted? I don't know. New planetoid detected. I know, we did the research. I think I don't know, that was kind of weird. So I have to set up the pressure plates first. So I know I set those down. Because I learned from last time, I have to set up the pressure plates first. Pressure plates. And then I need... so I actually need to destroy that because I need to put the automation of like the AND gate right here. And we're gonna put those right there. And right, no, let's build it out of iron. I don't know what's with this lead. Right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then the doors will go in, and now we'll get the power. Do right there and there. Do we even have this like fully set up yet? Because I think we do. Oh shit, we do. We can get this going. Okay, so this needs to be natural gas. And then it'll go... Ooh, no, no, no. I need a little guy. because of the way the mechanics work of if I hook this up, this gas, you know, that is supposed to be going this direction, it will see this output and some of it will go this way. But I need the gas to go specifically this way. We do have all the power set up. Okay, nice. Let's do this so that we can see. Look, all this coldness. Coldness. That's what I said. Gonna stick to it. Is getting out. We don't like that. So this will be where my little defect will be. There will be a transfer between this heavy watt joint plate, but this is literally going to be the only tile that is going to be transferring. Get all this shit out of my way. That'll be transferring the temperatures. So I think we did all right. And we can now turn this on. You are set to below, and then you'll be going, I think, disabled. What? No. No, above 1500, right? Is that what I have? I don't think I ever set up that other one. Okay. There we go. So we just got to get all this debris out of the way. Then we'll put down our doors. Let's see how this thing's doing. Please, can you please get this out? I think this liquid lock that I got going on here is gonna be a problem because this chlorine's got to get out. Yeah, I fucked this up by trying to do like my demonstration of like showing where I'm gonna be digging, but I think we are almost done with it. Like just sucking that out, it's gonna be the last thing. We're gonna do maybe another 20 of these and then 10 of this. Why are we not? Shouldn't this be like the highest priority now for the like the sweeping and everything? Okay, let's come in here and mop as I come over here and set up some more Prio 9s. And you need to be continuously going because like this downtime that it's having right now could be time that we're catching up on getting all this crap out. I know this is like very what's the word I'm looking for? Shitty, counterintuitive, not efficient. Okay, now that liquid lock's not right there, we can start sucking up all this good stuff right here. Also, I'm gonna be filling this. Need to be careful with my dig commands. That and this. And probably this will be hydrogen, because hydrogen, like we said earlier, is probably the best gas for thermal conductivity and all that good shit. What the freaking hell? Why is there more stuff on the ground? Get this shit out of here. This fucking little water weed seed. Go away. Because it's very specific that I need these doors to not have anything else. Why can't I put this here? Oh, because there's a freaking ladder, obviously. Ooh, I need to power these doors. So we're also gonna do that. God, I'm just like being a whole ass retard around here. But look at all this gas. See? Look at it. Look at all of it. That will probably need some more gas reservoirs. Honestly. How's this? Is this better? Yeah, no power. You need power. What if I put another bank? I think that's gonna be better. Again, I need to out pump this, which is good. You can see the chlorine is coming up. This is so stupid. I hate that I'm doing this. I wish this was better. Like I could put the gas pump down here. I guess that would be better, right? I would need to run power down. You know what? The gas pumps are going down. Gas pumps goes here and here. And we're gonna get more power. And I'll just come in here and destroy them. Because I want, again, I want this completed before before the end of the episode. I did get this, so we're good here. Let's get these doors. Are you cold? Are you dying because you're cold? Because you wandered in there? You. It was all you, buddy. You did that. As long as I have a vacuum here, I think just this one tile should be okay. I just really want to hold in all that cold. Even though this power transformer, it's gonna be a heat source. So I just gotta minimize it as much as I can, honestly. I know it's not gonna be foolproof. Oh my god. I'm having so many problems. Deconstruct that. This needs power banks. Add a prio that is abnormally high. I don't know why that's like that. Now I gotta make sure that my power banks are okay. Maybe I should make a couple more. I'm gonna make like 10 more. Which is okay, because we're gonna have a big power draw. Let me see, these guys, this thing takes up... So what sucks about like this setup right here is that I'm gonna need to run 2 separate of these like wires. And it's gonna be ridiculous. But, oh well. Alright, is this... What do we got going on here? I think... Okay. I think what's gonna be good... Should I shut off... I think what I'm gonna do is shut these off. So that these two are going. Because the chlorine is down here. Can we start sucking? There we go. Yeah, this is a lot better. I probably should have done this a lot sooner, because now it'll bring, all this chlorine will come and settle in here. So actually, another thing that I should do is probably deconstruct that. Just deconstructing all my shit. We're almost done, I promise. We can come back in here with these mesh tiles. I think I'll come back in here with these mesh tiles. I'll deconstruct this guy, put this right there, and that's how I'll get the liquid. The horizontal liquid lock. Why aren't you going? Didn't I say? Yes, I did. Sweet. We're just hanging out with these yellow alerts. It's not. And let's mop this up while we're here. There we go. So now the chlorine should be able to hang out and go over to this side. I think we're getting it. Like again, I just need the chlorine out, and then I can close this off, and then I can use these to suck out everything else after I set up this little guy. So that goes right there, and we'll set up the liquid block when we're done. Ugh. Is there anything else? Anything else that like I need to be doing right now? See, this is a vacuum. No, it's carbon dioxide, but that's actually the best. All my little guys are not. They're always busy because if anything, I have some sweep commands. What are we at? An hour 10. It's okay. I did say that it was going to be a little bit longer, so that should body temperatures. What is it? Cold? Is it too cold? It's too cold. So what I'm gonna do is actually, yeah, one Weezwort. I don't know if it should stay right there or if I should put it in the middle, but we'll stop that so those guys don't die. I'm just like, We're just like watching this, because this is just the next thing that we gotta do. And actually, so the chlorine, we're getting there. This thing is catching up on chlorine. There we go. I had that fucked up. Come on, chlorine, come on. I don't know what you're doing. You need to get down. I'm like watching each packet. I have to cuss out every packet. Look at this slime lung. Fucking wild. Actually, I wonder... No, because the chlorine... Chlorine is getting some slime lung. That's silly. Double check that this thing is doing okay, and I didn't accidentally put something other than natural gas. Come on, baby. Over here rooting for this. I could probably run this. And we're gonna do something like that. Because maybe that'll suck up this chlorine. Oh, cancel all those. This is stressful. We're in the micrograms. No, that's milligrams. We're just like simply watching this. What can I do in the meantime? I guess we can work on some more research, because I did want to get that battery thing going. We'll work on the research because now that we have like the most of all this built, it's not like it's too pressing. And actually, now that we're deciding to do all 4 of them, we are going to need more power. We just have this little bit of chlorine of milligrams, and then whatever the hell's going on with that guy, 50 grams of chlorine, because this is pressurizing. Oh, I wish this would turn off. Your dormancy's in 24 cycles. What if I... No, I can't, because the thing is that I want all the chlorine out. Okay, I need to stop watching it. Cool salt slush. Salt water. What am I going to do about this salt water geyser here? I mean, it could just be real simple and be like a little water tank. But the thing is that I will want to desalinate it so I can send normal water. 13.1 kilograms. I feel like that's actually a lot. Can we get more power, please? I'm gonna stop these because these need to be the priority because the chlorine's sitting at the bottom. What we can do next is dig out all this crap. That's something we can do. Yeah. Come over here. Do a big yeet dig, a yeet dig. Maybe just fucking... Should it be sandstone though? Because there's like a shit ton of sandstone. No, that just came from right there. I think I'm gonna make it sedimentary because there's some on the ground over here. And then just like with where are they at? These guys can't actually get deconstructed. So if I do a big deconstruct command like this, can I inspect that? No. I don't have to worry about these teleporters getting deconstructed, but I do want to double check that I've inspected everything because I want those data banks, because they're going to be crucial to use during research before I set up like the data bank making thing. Let me yawn. Tired. What is this? So here you go. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna come in here and I'm gonna set up a liquid lock, and we're gonna see what happens to this little piece of chlorine. We're gonna stop the power. Actually, Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna keep sucking, but in the meantime, we're gonna see what happens with this. Okay, so it pushes the chlorine down. Thank God. Yeah, it was just sitting there, sitting like a little piece of shit. All right, so we can deconstruct this now. So now we have our little liquid lock, liquid wall, liquid thing, wall. It's a wall. This chlorine just needs to get out of my life. Go over there. Look at this. We're making progress. I swear. So that'll go right there. Can I? Nope. One little speck of chlorine left. I swear we're getting there. Utilities. Now that we have enough steel, we're going to put that right there. We're done. We are done. We can turn all this off. All this is bye-bye. Actually, we'll hold on to it because remember, this is the room that needed to go, and then we can close this off. This needs to be above 1 billion. I don't want anything working. And this is going to be 0, 0, and this is going to be above as well. Turn everything off. I can't believe we got that chlorine out, dude. That was annoying. There should be this igneous rock that they use to get this right here. It'll all be worth it, maybe. Okay, so now that that's good, now we suck out the rest of the room. Right there. Why are you disabled? That's right, I need you on. Yeah, so now the rest of the area needs to get removed. And I think I'll close off this area because these two rooms need to be hydrogen. That also needs to be hydrogen. I mean, it doesn't like need to be because I can actually just make it a vacuum and put some liquid down. I think I'll do that. I want it to be hydrogen. Let me see. So this room and this room needs to be hydrogen, and that's okay. Which then should also mean I have to get this pipe and bring over... Why am I the way that I am? Fuck, dude. I'm sure someone saw that. when I set up the whole deconstruct command. They're like, oh, this is gonna get fucked. Naturally. But yeah, I do have a shit ton of hydrogen, and that's like what the whole point of it was that I have this hydrogen set up. Am I getting gas? Yes, I'm getting some hydrogen or oxygen, but I don't want the oxygen that I just cooled down to heat up. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up. Maybe we're not gonna be done today. Because there's just so much crap that I'm trying to take care of. Deconstruct all of that. Not that. Oh my god. My deconstruct commands are just wild, bro. High stress? You're telling me, bro. My little doobies, my little guys, my boops, boopalotopus. Wait, why are you stressing? Is it just because of the popped eardrums? I mean, it makes sense. Me too. I'd be stressing too, man. Let me... Okay. So, I'm gonna want the... I'm just gonna cool it... So, yeah, I'll be cooling it down. So, I obviously won't want to heat it back up. So, we're gonna bring all the oxygen right up here. Right over here. Oxygen goes here. I could do... Yeah, I can move this. We're gonna move this again. And all the natural gas is gonna go this way. And the oxygen will come up. And it'll get prioritized onto this line, which is meant for feeding, like, you know, everything else. And then the oxygen is gonna come up here. And then up there. So we'll be all set. I think I might just make this the end of the episode. Yeah, I mean, we got the concept down, and we showed like how it's gonna work. I don't want to sit here and bore with like the suction of all this nonsense. Plus, we got this yellow alert like all over the place, and it can be kind of annoying. But I do need them like constantly on this. I'll probably call it here. And in fact, I need to be getting these fucking power banks back to getting charged. So that's also a problem. Yeah, we'll call it here. Off camera, what I'll do is fill these with gases. I'll complete this. This whole thing will be completed, but you'll see that it basically is completed. You know the concept of all of it, and I'll be getting oxygen and oil. And clay, because I also need to set up a conveyor receptacle to come over here and deposit sand, which is going to be a really long conveyor receptacle. But that's just what I want to do. It's the thing I want to do. So, yep. Yep, that'll be it. So, thanks for stopping by, and as always, stay stringy.